Today we're going to look at setting up parental controls in OS X, the latest distro Leopard. It's pretty simple. You just have to click on the accounts in the system preferences and make sure you set up an account that you want to lock down for your children before you get started. So essentially just click the unlock box and then you'll be prompted for your password, so just type it in, hit OK. Standard stuff. Now you're going to go and click the plus button down here. Okay, so you're going to change where it says new account there to manage with parental controls, and then fill in these boxes. The name of the user, the short name, which is the username, your password, and verify the password. And then just hit create account. And it adds it to the list, and you're going to go and you're going to click the Open Parental Controls down here. This is going to take you to the Parental Controls application in the system preferences, so you can do it both ways. You're going to highlight the name of the user you want to lock down. In this case it's Jamie, my wife. I'm sure she'll appreciate this. Okay, so we had to wait for it to find all the applications that I was using and stuff. And now you have two options in the System tab. You have the Simple Finder, and you have Allow Selected Applications. If you check the Allow Selected Applications, you'll be able to go through all these application types and specify which applications the users can use and which they can't. So, we unchecked GarageBand, iDVD. You can go through all these things. The Internet, you can decide which browsers or chat clients they can use. Same goes for the widgets. And we'll just leave them all checked. My wife's pretty responsible, so I don't have to lock her out. You can also do other things, more specific applications or utilities in this area. It's pretty handy. You don't want your 6-year-old messing with the utilities applications. You also have the ability to uncheck some of these boxes that say, administer the printers, if they can burn CDs or DVDs, change your password, modify the dock. It'll depend on the child, I guess, how old they are, how responsible they are. The second part is this content tab. You have the ability to hide profanity in the dictionary, and then you have the ability to lock down their web viewing. So we can either never allow a certain site, so if it's some kind of adult entertainment site, you can put in the URL and lock it out that way. Or you can allow access only to these certain sites. So if your child's really young and you just want them to go to a certain group of sites, you can just add them there by clicking the plus and the add bookmark. And type in the web title, so new site, I guess. And we'll just put Macgasm in here and hit OK. So it adds it to the list under new sites, and they'll be able to get that in their browser. The third tab is mail and chat. Now you have the ability to limit who the user can talk with through the email application Mail and through iChat. And you can just type in their name and last name, their email address, or if it's an AIM account, you can just select it in here and you can add up to more than one, and you can add them to your address book so you know who they are. You also have the ability to have permission requests sent to your user, your email address, so you know when your child or whoever you're locking out is trying to add someone that might not be already in the list. It's a great way to ensure that your kids are only talking to their friends and family. The fourth tab is the time limit. You have the ability to set the duration that they can use the computer on a daily basis for weekdays and weekends. So we'll set it for 3 hours, and on weekends 6 hours. You can also limit the times where they can log on. So if you don't want them logging on, on school nights between, I don't know, we'll say, now let's make it a little real here. 8 p.m. and we'll make it 3 p.m. So when they should be sleeping and at school. And then weekends you can set a different time. So they won't be able to log in, they won't be able to use the computer outside of those parameters. And that's it. And the last tab is more of a way to view what your children are actually doing. You click the logs button and you can see the websites they visited, which are blocked and stuff like that. So again, you can get to this also by going to your system preferences and going to the control panel. Hope it was helpful. If you need step-by-step notes on how to pull this all together, you can go to Macgasm.net and we have an article up there. Let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll try and help you out if you have any problems.